Are you daring enough to build your home, put it on wheels, and go wherever the road leads? Well, Drew Anger, the creative mind behind the popular YouTube channel Drew Builds Stuff, certainly is. For Drew, no idea is too crazy. Whether it's solving real problems or trying out wild experiments, he brings a blend of creativity, determination, and just the right amount of chaos to every project. Drew Builds Stuff isn't just another build channel. Viewers follow every step, from the first sketch to the final screw, filled with sparks and surprises, and they love it. That's how Drew's channel quickly grew to over 1.5 million subscribers and more than 150 million views with just 50 videos. But how did it all begin for Drew? Well, long before the camera started rolling, Drew's passion for building was already growing strong. As a curious kid in Perth, East Ontario, he loved figuring out how things worked. That early curiosity laid the foundation for what would become a creative career in DIY. Now living in Millbank, Ontario, Drew turned his passion into the YouTube channel Drew Builds Stuff, which he started in late 2020. His very first video was called Building Tiny Aquaterrarium with 2 Waterfalls for $65. What began as a simple way to share projects quickly grew into something much bigger. Drew's channel is a mix of woodworking, home improvement, and clever problem solving, all presented in an easy-to-understand and entertaining way. His projects are anything but ordinary. From a heated doghouse that went viral with nearly 14 million views, to a remote-controlled boat, a TV window made from 3 screens, and even a luxury igloo with a skylight and wood stove, Drew's creativity knows no bounds. Some of his other ambitious builds include a natural stone hot tub with a waterfall in his parents' backyard, and a modern DIY sauna with large glass panels. However, these impressive builds rarely come without challenges. Just recently, while working with his equipment, Drew nearly cut his finger and the blood was flowing non-stop, and it was a scary moment. Despite the deep wound, he's healing steadily and refuses to let it slow him down. In fact, right after that, Drew took on one of his coolest projects yet. He transformed a small closet under his basement stairs into a fully immersive gaming pod. The pod is filled with colorful LED lights, soundproof walls to block out noise, and clever storage to keep everything organized. And here's the best part. Drew managed to build this high-tech gaming setup for just around $3,000. As we are into numbers, let's also talk about his riches. Well, Drew has multiple sources of income, but one of his main sources of income is definitely YouTube, from which he likely earns in hundreds of thousands. But that's not all. He also makes money through affiliate links, selling branded merchandise like custom t-shirts and hoodies, and working with companies in the DIY and home improvement world. Altogether, these income streams have helped him grow a solid net worth of around $2 million. Outside of his building projects, Drew enjoys traveling with close friends. Many of them even share matching Canadian maple leaf tattoos on their backs. Drew is also an animal lover, which is evident by his social media post, where he often features his black dogs and even a bunny. One of his most cherished companions was his dog Cooper, whose passing in November 2020 deeply affected many of his followers. But what about his love life? Well, that's one area Drew has kept carefully under wraps. He hasn't confirmed whether he's dating someone or married, and he's never publicly shared any details about a partner. Still, fans can't help but wonder. If you look through his Instagram handle at Drew Builds Stuff, you'll often see him spending time with kids. He once talked about the challenge of balancing roles like dad and uncle, which shows these kids mean a lot to him, whether they're his kids, nieces, or nephews. In one sweet photo, Drew is with a young boy and a girl. Fans quickly commented, "You are a great dad," making many think he might be their father. But actually, they are his niece and nephew. Drew likes to keep things light and fun when it comes to rumors. For example, on December 6th, 2022, he posted a short video called "Taking My Girlfriend for a Ride." The camera showed Drew sitting next to someone in his car, but the twist at the end revealed his girlfriend was just a mannequin. Fans loved it and laughed. At the end of the day, Drew doesn't feel the need to share every detail of his personal life. So, that's it for today. When did you start watching Drew Build Stuff? Share your honest answer in the comments section.